All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me in one of my guest bedrooms. Thank you for supporting Dallas Iron Fitness. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. Today we're going to take things a little bit slower. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to have about a 25 to 30 minute, just a gentle seated flow. So some people are really stressed out right now, and that is understandable. So wherever you are, you don't even need a yoga mat. We're just going to grab a seat. We're not getting up and down. We're not going to sweat. We're going to breathe. We're going to find some stretching. We're going to work through a few poses, but we're going to kind of slow it down a bit today. So let's just start with crossed legs, and we're going to sit up tall. We're going to close our eyes here. So you can take hands to your knees, your thighs. We're just going to close the eyes here. Start to feel the tail root down. Draw the shoulders back just a bit more and feel the top of the head reach a little bit higher. Find a little bit of engagement into the belly. So just a little strength there just to give you some lift into the ribs. And start to notice just how you're feeling, how you're breathing. Maybe if you're already taking short breaths, we could start to deepen them a little bit more. Just start to feel just the chest rise and fall with the next few breaths. Continuing to breathe here, maybe starting to lengthen those breaths out just a bit. Starting to soften into the shoulders, feel the weight in the arms hang down. Let's start to breathe together here. So we'll take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Close the mouth, breathe in through the nose. And out through the nose. And just continue like this. Start to find whatever pace feels right to you here. Maybe that's 4 seconds in and 4 seconds out, or 3 in, 3 out. Just start to find what feels right to you here. We're going to start by looking to loosen up in the head just a little bit. So to start, we're going to very slowly say no. So I'll mirror you here. So start to rotate your head to face your right wall. So top of the head still reaches high. We're just rotating until you feel just a light pull into the neck. Hold there briefly. And then slowly draw it over to the opposite wall, now looking over towards your left shoulder. Continue to breathe in. Let's just take this a few more times. Just right and left, challenging that range of motion. We're not pushing into any pain here. We're just working into it. And we're going to meet back in the center. And from here, now we're going to very slowly say yes. So we're going to do it a little awkward though. We're going to tilt the head back, finding just a light stretch into the front of the neck. And controlling it, drawing it forward, chin to the chest. And continue like this a few more times, tilting back and tilting forward. And we're going to work our way back to center. So now gaze is forward. Now we're going to say maybe. So we're tilting ear to shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. So we're finding some length into that upper trap on the opposite side. And then left ear to left shoulder. And continue like this a few more times. Continuing to breathe. Just finding that place of tension, breathing through it, not pushing past it though. And then we'll draw the head back to center, opening the eyes here. Let's inhale the arms up, we'll reach them high. And exhale to your cactus arms, bend into those elbows, open into the heart. We'll take this a few more times. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling back. One more time, breathing in. Exhaling back. And lower those hands back down to where you were. Still sitting tall. We're going to take some longer stretches here. So sitting up, let that right ear drift to the right shoulder, let the head hang. So the gaze is forward now. We're finding that length in the upper trap, but we're going to hang here. Relaxing the shoulders, let the weight of the arms hang down. Continue to breathe. One more breath here. And continue to let the head hang to the side, but we're going to rotate down now. So nose is going to draw toward the shoulder here, down toward that right shoulder. You should feel a little bit of a pull toward the back of the neck. And continue to breathe here. Let the head hang down. One more breath here. And now we're still going to keep the head hanging over to that right shoulder, but now we're going to rotate up as if you're trying to look up and over your left shoulder. So now finding some length through the front of the neck here. Still breathing. Relax into the jaw. Continue to sit tall. If you found that you're leaning your whole body to the side, try to straighten the spine out a bit more. We'll take one more breath here. Slowly draw the gaze back to the front and then rise to center. And we're just going to shake it out. Take some shoulder roll. So shoulders up, back, down, and forwards. Up, back, down, and forward. Get some movement here. And coming back to center, still sitting tall. Let that left ear drift to the left shoulder. Gaze is forward here, finding that length through the right upper trap. Relax the arms. Try not to shrug the shoulders into the ears. And breathe. Let's take one more breath here. Exhale. Continue to lean over to the side as you rotate nose down toward that shoulder, down toward your left shoulder. Still finding the length a little more in the back now. Continue to breathe. One more breath here. And continue to let the head hang to the side. Rotate to look up. So head still leaning over to your left shoulder, but now we're looking up and over that right shoulder. Continue to breathe. Relax into the jaw. Relax into those arms. Continue to find your breath. Draw the gaze forward first, and then slowly rise back to center. Let's inhale the arms high, reach them up. We'll exhale to those cactus arms again, open into the heart. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. One more time here. Inhaling up. Exhaling back, open the chest, and then plant those hands just behind the hips. Think fingers face forward. Start to lean back into those hands, finding some openness in the wrists. Press through the hands, open that chest a bit more. You could take your gaze a bit higher here. Let the head hang. And draw the gaze forward, press off those hands, and start to straighten that spine out. Let's close the eyes, and we're just going to take a few more breaths, finding your center here. Now we'll open the eyes here. Let's inhale both arms up. Again, I'm mirroring you here. So on your exhale, twist towards your right wall. So we're going to take that left hand to the knee, right hand wraps around the back. And on each inhale, feel the spine reach tall. As you exhale, twisting, taking your gaze over that right shoulder. We've got 3 or 4 breaths here. Think with each inhale, spine lengthening up. Each exhale, maybe working a little deeper, just if you want to take it there. Slowly draw yourself back to center. We're going to inhale that left arm up. Right hand comes to your side. Exhale, lean over towards your right wall. Open into the heart. Think grounding your left hip down. Continue to breathe here. Open that chest up. 2 more breaths here. And now we're going to work towards just a clamshell posture. So as you inhale, think you're opening a bit more. As you exhale, rounding down, keeping that left hip connected to your mat. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. 2 more times. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Breathing in. And exhale. Slowly rise, find that seat. Sit up nice and tall to start. Left hand comes at your side. Inhale, right arm high. And exhale, lean to the opposite wall. Roll that chest open. Continue to breathe. One more breath here. Now as you inhale, open just a bit more. Exhale to round down, ground your right hip down. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. 2 more times. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Last time here. Inhaling up. Exhale down. And we're going to inhale, both arms come high. We're going to finish this off with that rotation. Exhale, twist now over to your left wall. Inhaling, spine tall. Exhaling, finding that deeper twist. Take your gaze over that left shoulder. Continue to breathe through this a few more rounds of breath. And draw yourself back to center. Now just looking to open into those hips just a little bit. We're going to find our butterfly legs. Think feet are together, finding that nice diamond shape with the legs. Sitting up nice and tall. Now you have some options here. You can hang out right here and just relax into the knees. Let them hang down to open into the hips, closing the eyes. Or if you'd like to grab onto those feet, hug yourself in. Feel those hips open just a bit more. Continue to breathe here. We're going to have about 5 or 6 rounds of breath here. Listen to your body. Deep breaths in as you exhale. If that breath allows you to work a little deeper, feel free to take it there. One more round of breath here. Slowly rise to stand. Not to stand, we're just going to sit. And I'm going to rotate just to demonstrate here, but we're going to extend right leg straight, left knee stays bent, sitting up nice and tall. Now working into that hamstring. Inhale the arms high, and as you exhale, reach forward over that right leg. Now working into hamstrings, you could rest your hands to your sides, or maybe grab on to pull yourself in, whatever feels right to you here. If you can make it there, you can grab onto a heel or big toe. But again, we're going to hang out here for a while. Be mindful that the foot doesn't fall to the side. And if you need a little bend in the knee, that's okay as well. But just continue to breathe. Find your place. With each breath in, spine reaching forwards. With each exhale, maybe drawing in a bit more. Just finding what feels right to you here. One more round of breath. And exhale. Slowly rise. Now we're just going to switch those legs. So left leg straightens, right knee bends, sitting up nice and tall. And you may find that this leg is a lot tighter than the other. That's okay. Just find what feels right to you here. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, reach it forward. Breathe through it. If you find that tight spot, just continue to breathe as you exhale. If it allows you to draw in deeper, feel free to take it there. Take about 2 more breaths here. And slowly rise. We're going to cross into those legs. Let's find your seat again here. And so again, finding that seated posture that feels right to you. We'll close into the eyes. We're going to take 3 breaths together here. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Inside, a release. 2 more just like that. Breathing in. And exhale. Last time here. Breathing in. Now closing down the mouth, finding that breath. We're going to take 10 breaths just at your pace, finding some calm. As thoughts come into your mind, just let them float by. Let's take hands to heart center, thumbs to chest. One last deep breath in together. And exhale. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. You can help to support Dallas Iron Fitness by going to DallasIronFitness.com. We've got merchandise that you can by to help out. We also currently are offering some gift cards to use in the future for some of our classes. So those are two great ways to help support us. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here today. Have a nice day.